There are 9 types of conscience. 9 types of conscience. Recently, the NDA has, National Democratic Alliance has formed the government in the center. And you might have seen the oath swearing in ceremony. When a minister is taking an oath, what he says? He use, I will listen to the voice of my pure conscience. Shuddha antahakaran. In Hindi, conscience is said antahakaran. So when a minister is taking an oath, whether it is in legislative or in parliament, they take an oath in the name of God and using the word Shuddha Antahakaran. They're not only saying Antahakaran, they're not only saying conscience, they are saying pure conscience. Clear? So when the UPSC is asking questions about conscience, and UPSC has asked more than 5 times since 2013, there have been more than 5 questions on conscience, right? And we are getting trapped because we have been told in our families by some philosophers that conscience is the purest voice of our soul. No, not at all. It can't be pure. It may be wicked. It may be illicit. It may be bad. It may be negative, right? So we have discussed this one. In the bottom of everything, we have education, learnings, experience, information, customs and traditions that form our belief system. In belief system, when we combine our belief with hope and optimism, it becomes faith. And faith, if faith has family and social influence, it becomes our conscience. Now we are going upward. Our sustained belief, for example, the belief we have for a long time, it transforms into value. And value, after some time, transforms into values. So what is the difference between value and values? The kind of belief we have suppose I have some certain belief. I am growing up with the same belief system. So after some time, it will transform into value, and the value will create values. Value means something important, and values means morals. For example, we say economic value, not values. We should never say economic values, because economy is what? Money is what provides us the purchasing power. So we always say economic value, but when it comes to talking about values, we always say social values. We should never say social value. There is no word social value. What is say? Social values. Because social values, family values. So value is associated with importance, the weightage. But values are associated with morals. That's why we say social values, family values, religious values. We never say personal value. We always say personal values. We always say social values. We always say religious values, cultural values. We never say family value. We never say social value, right? If somebody is saying, then it means he is or she is misinterpreting it. Clear? When we talk about the weightage of something, the importance of something, we have to say value. Clear? And that is why we say economic value, not values. Is that clear? Okay. Now we are going ahead. Now see, the kind of values we have, after some time, it becomes standards and norms. Suppose in your family, there are some certain kind of values based on teachings, learnings, surroundings, customs, traditions, belief, faith, values. So on the basis of those things, we have certain norms or certain standards. Whatever standards and norms or a society applies. So society is I would say, the amalgamation of different families, of different standards, different norms. So when most of the families of a society think alike, it becomes principles of a society. But when standards and norms transforms into societal level, it becomes principles. Now, so when principles are transformed into constitution, they become acts, laws, and articles. Whosoever contributed to form the Constitution of India must have thought the principles of society among different religions, right? Otherwise, the Constitution of India would exactly be the same as the Constitution of America, as the Constitution of some other countries, right? So we have Constitution, and whosoever contributed to form the Constitution must have considered the principles and standards prevalent in society in different religions. In our country, we have unity in diversity. We have almost all the religions. We are the most diversified countries. So when principles are given a fabric of Constitution, it provides us acts, laws, and articles. And that is why we see amendments in the Constitution at times. Because at times, the values, norms, belief system changes from society to society. And that is why sometimes we have LGBTQ plus rights. It is under discussion. In some countries, It is legal. Now see, the principles, we have learnt this dimension, the constitutional dimension of principles. The constitutional dimension of principles provides us acts, laws and articles. Now see, the kind of principles we are following, it becomes our attitude, and our attitude reflects in our action and behavior. And the kind of actions and behavior you have in day-to-day life, it makes your character. And the character of a society, the character of a nation, the character of a group, and the character of a religion forms morality, right? It forms morality. So what is morality? Social character, the transformation of social character, national character, religious character, and character of a particular group. It becomes the morals, the morality. Clear? The rational, universal, objective and pragmatic manifestation of morality is called ethics, right?